Have you ever had someone in your life who slowly transformed from a close companion to a source of stress? Let me tell you about someone I once knew. Let's call him Alex. I met Alex in college, and we instantly clicked over our shared love for movies and long philosophical discussions. We spent endless hours together, and for a long time I thought of him as a true friend. But as time passed, something shifted. Our conversations, once full of curiosity and mutual support, started to turn into constant complaints. Alex would criticize my successes, often making jokes that put me down, and he started disregarding my time, regularly canceling plans without warning or showing up extremely late. The friendship that once felt fulfilling was now beginning to feel draining. One afternoon, I excitedly shared the news that I had received an award at work. I expected Alex to be happy for me. Instead, he scoffed and implied I hadn't earned it. His words hit me hard, and for the first time, I realized that his negativity was affecting my mood and well-being. I tried addressing it with him several times, but every time, he dismissed my concerns like they were unimportant. He didn't seem to understand, and I found myself feeling more and more disheartened. After much thought, I came to the difficult realization that I needed to distance myself for my own peace of mind. Once I took a step back, something remarkable happened. I felt a sudden burst of energy and clarity I hadn't known I was missing. The constant emotional exhaustion of dealing with Alex's negativity had been taking up far more of my mental space than I realized. Without that drain, I was able to focus on the things and people that brought me joy and fulfillment. Toxic relationships, no matter how subtly they operate, can rob you of time, energy, and emotional resources. They color your perspective, drain your enthusiasm, and take up space that could be filled with positivity and growth. When you choose to remove these influences, you make room for more genuine connections, personal growth, and a life filled with the things that truly matter. If you find yourself in a relationship where certain patterns emerge, it might be a sign that you're in a toxic situation. For example, if the other person frequently puts you down or makes negative remarks about you, this can create an environment of constant criticism. Over time, such behavior can chip away at your self-esteem and make you feel unworthy. Another red flag is emotional manipulation. This is when someone tries to control your behavior or decisions by making you feel guilty or pressuring you into actions you're not comfortable with. Instead of supporting your choices, they use your emotions to get their way. A relationship where your achievements and dreams are disregarded or belittled is also a warning sign. If the other person constantly dismisses your accomplishments or discourages your aspirations, they are showing a lack of support, which can hold you back from reaching your full potential. Lastly, if everything seems to be viewed through a lens of negativity, you might be dealing with chronic negativity. This is when someone always focuses on the worst parts of any situation, making it hard to find any positive aspects or joy in life. These patterns can drain your energy and prevent you from thriving, so it's important to recognize them and take action to protect your well-being. Negative relationships can have serious effects on both our mind and body. Allowing toxic people to influence us may lead to anxiety, sadness, and even lower satisfaction with life. These harmful connections can cause emotional stress, increasing feelings of anger, despair, or sadness. It can also damage our confidence, as we may start to believe negative things others say about us. Physically, stress from negative relationships can result in headaches, tiredness, or other health problems related to stress. These issues often build up over time and affect our overall well-being, so it's important to notice these signs and protect yourself from harmful connections. Stoicism helps in dealing with toxic people and bad relationships by teaching us to focus on what we can control, like our thoughts, feelings, and actions, while accepting that we can't change others or what happens around us. This approach helps keep our peace of mind. Marcus Aurelius says, "Choose not to be harmed, and you won't feel harmed. Don't feel harmed, and you haven't been." This means a lot of the pain we feel comes from how we see things. If we don't let negative words or actions get to us, they can't hurt us. In difficult situations, it's important to remember that you can control how you respond, even if you can't control others' actions. Setting clear boundaries is also important to protect yourself. This doesn't mean accepting negativity, but taking steps to keep yourself safe. Emotional detachment is helpful. See bad behavior as a result of the other person's problems, not a reflection of your worth. Finally, focus on developing qualities like patience and courage. Adversity can be a chance to grow rather than a setback. Knowing when to walk away from a toxic relationship is important for your well-being. It's noble to try to manage difficult relationships, but there comes a time when staying does more harm than good. Signs it's time to step back include ignored boundaries, feeling emotionally drained after interactions, no positive change despite conversations, and the relationship affecting your work, health, or other relationships. To distance yourself, trust your feelings. If something feels off, don't ignore it. Limit contact to protect your mental and emotional health. Seek support from friends and family who can offer guidance, and focus on activities that make you happy and reinforce your self-worth. Letting go isn't easy, but it may be the healthiest choice. You deserve relationships that uplift and support you.